All right, I want to welcome you to the CTFO compensation plan webinar here. This is going to be pretty short, maybe 15 minutes long, but once you go through this, you will understand this compensation plan up, down, backwards, and forwards. More importantly, you'll understand exactly what you need to do and what you need to focus on in order to succeed in this business. This is probably the easiest business you will ever get involved with. For starters, it's free. It's one of the big pros. Let's go over the pros and the cons. Every business has a pro and a con. Let's go over the positives here. It's free membership. You guys know that. Every one of you listening to this should already be a member and have 2 free websites. There are no fees. When I say no fees, there's no startup fee. There's no monthly hosting fees. There's no renewal fees. There are just no fees. I've never seen this before, but with CTFO, there's nothing. So free membership. You also get 2 free websites. You get a back office website, as you know, and then you get a URL or a landing page website that you get to enroll other people. They get to get in for free, et cetera, et cetera. One of the greatest things about this company, there's a 60-day, not a 30, but a 60-day unconditional empty bottle money back guarantee. Again, pretty unheard of out there, but again, there's no way to get hurt. One of the things I love about this. Now, the pay is solid. It is a solid residual pay once you build it up. You need to build it up, and the compensation plan pays 21 levels deep. I'll be going over that. Now, the negatives, free membership. You say, well, wait a minute, Joe, you said that was one of the positives. It is. It's also one of the negatives. You say, how so? Whenever something is free, it's something that is not going to be valued. So Stuart Finger, one of the owners of the company's co-founder, said to me, as long as you can wrap your head, Joe, around the fact that you're going to have hundreds and eventually thousands and thousands of people that come into your organization, whether you enroll them or they come in indirectly into your organization, and they're not going to do a thing. They'll never order. They'll never do a thing. They'll never even respond to you. Now, remember, Joe, every person that comes in is worth at least 1 phone call, but you're going to work with the people that pop their heads up, the people that raise their hands saying, hey, I want to build this. But as long as you can wrap your head around the fact that hundreds and thousands of people are going to get in because it's free, and they're going to get in just because it's free and not do a thing, never order, as long as you can understand that and you can continue on forward and work with the ones that want to work, you're fine. And that's what I've done. That's why we built such a large organization so quick. Now, I want you guys to be thinking both short-term and long-term. As far as short-term goes, listen, this company just got off the ground about 4.5 months ago. They're already doing $2 million a month debt-free and growing. What you don't want to do is sit back and wait and watch this growth over the next 2, 3, 4 years. You want to grow with it. You want to get in, get it while it's hot. Now, as far as warm market, you want to talk to everybody. You know, and some people will say, well, I don't want to talk to my family and friends. No, keep in mind, the reason that's set with you is because in the past we had to go to family and friends and ask them for money. Remember what you're doing them here. I want you to look right here at what I'm clicking on. You're giving them free access. You're giving them free access to being able to purchase these products at wholesale. That's it. When they sign up, as you know, when you signed up, they don't ask you for your social security number. They don't ask you for your credit card. That's totally up to you. When you want to order product, you've got your own website, your own back office. You order from your own home, the comfort of your home with your credit card, and you drop ship your product to your doorstep. That's it. This is a totally unmatched opportunity that you guys are going to find. So you want to talk to everybody and give everybody in your circle, in your warm circle, everybody, family, friends, church members, kids, sports teams, et cetera, give these people the free access to getting in for free and being able to buy for themselves at wholesale, and encourage them to buy. Now, this is the message right here. Write this number down. You guys can also get the 4-minute audio and put it on your own number, but here's the number right here. Don't leave a message on this number, but this has a 4-minute audio on it that I did that is pretty powerful, and it shows everybody exactly what's going on with the CTFO business, more importantly, CBD oil right now. Now, what I want you guys to do, this is Todd's message, and I want you guys to hit print screen on your computer right now, on your keyboard, on the top right here, very, very top of your keyboard, almost all the way to the right, little bit to the left, and it'll say print screen. Print it. That basically means you're making a copy of this and then paste it in a Word doc. Copy that. Copy this. This is for texting. If you want to send text out to people and get people going, there's a very easy way to do it. As far as cold goes, cold market, you can run ads. You want to run two or three at a time wherever you run it, whether it's a local paper, Craigslist, whatever. Just remember there are some details that you need to know. I'm not going to go into it on this webinar. Let's talk about long term. Just in the United States alone, you're going to have about 100 million people in the next 3 to 5 years that have CBD oil in their medicine cabinet. It's a fact. It's been talked about. It's going to be just like tea tree oil. You want to make sure that you have several thousand people in your group that have access to being able to buy CBD oil, because you directly or indirectly, more importantly, were the one who got them involved. So you told your brother John, John told his girlfriend Jane, Jane told her friend Susie, Susie told her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, et cetera, et cetera. And you get, remember, you get paid down 21 levels deep of referrals. What you really want to do is you want to get everybody on auto ship or a backup ship. I'm going to be going over that here in a minute. Let's go over the compensation plan though. Okay, the compensation plan can be broken down into 3 simple parts, I tell people. The unilevel plan, I'm going to go over that in a minute, which is the front end pay, the matrix, which is the back end pay, and the infinity bonus, which is also back end or icing on the cake. Let's start with what a unilevel and what a matrix look like. Let's talk about a unilevel. Unilevel right here. This means that you can go out and you can purchase, these are the people that you have directly gone out and you have enrolled. These people, we call them on your first level. You can enroll as many people as you want. I have some people that have enrolled 1 person. I have some people that have enrolled no people. I've had some people that have enrolled 20 people. I've even had people that have enrolled well over 1,000 people, upwards of 1,700 people. People say, well, how's that possible? They're running ads constantly. Remember, when you have a free membership, no one says no. But your goal is to get them not only to get in and get a free website and get them in for free, but to get them to order so they can become a customer, a product of the product, okay, a customer of their own product. So again, this is unilevel. They're going to go out and get people, going to get people, etc. This over here is a matrix. It's very structured. 3 people on the first level. These people get 3, so 9 on your second level. Those 3 get those 9 people get 3 each. 27 on your third, etc. And that goes down. Now let's talk about the unilevel. Let's go back to the personally enrolled people that you personally put in. Why? Because this is the way. This is what determines your rank advancement in CTFO. The matrix means nothing. Absolutely nothing. This right here, this matrix, it's going to go down 21 levels deep, as you'll see in a minute, but it just is another way to pay. Everybody's thrown in here. It doesn't matter who's on your first, second, third level on the matrix. It's just there, and it just pays extra money. What matters, and the only thing that matters, is the unilevel. These people that you personally bring in, these become your legs, okay? So these people are going to go out and get people, and those people are going to go out and get people, and those people are going to go out and get people, and those people are going to go out and get people. And that's kind of how this thing does. You've got several people that won't do a thing. You've got other people that go out and then start enrolling like crazy. But this right here that you're looking at, this, let's say this is Mark. This is one leg of yours right here. This right here is Susan. This is one leg of yours right here. Okay, so anybody in here is still in Susan's leg. Even down here, this person here, if this is the person that takes off, it's still a leg of yours, because Susan got this one, who got this one, who got this one, who got this one, who got this one. This is a leg of yours, okay? Now, here's what I want to show you. These personally enrolled people that you put in, you're going to earn a commission anytime they order. From the day they get in on Ever for Infinity, you're going to get 20% of whatever they order. Not just their first or second or third order, any order they ever make personally, okay? You're going to get 20%. Now, these people went out and they enrolled people down here on your second level. You're going to get 4% of whatever these people order forever. You're going to get 4% of their people. You're going to get 4% of their people, and you're going to get 4% down on your fifth level of those people that got enrolled by the 4th level people. So you're going to get 24, 4, 4, and 4. That's the unilevel plan. That's the upfront pay. It's a lot of money. Go out there and enroll. And if I were you guys, I'd enroll and enroll and enroll and enroll. I'd be enrolling for a year. I'm not kidding you. Why? Because later on down the road, in about a year, year and a half, when CBD oil is the biggest thing going in America, and it's probably going to get there a lot faster than that, maybe in the next 4 to 6 months, you guys want all these people somehow, some way attached to you, at least a few thousand of them. And then you guys can retire. You'll have a lot of residual income coming in because people are going to be wanting to be able to get the stuff at wholesale, and you're going to have the keys to that kingdom. So let's now go over what a matrix is. Remember what I said, though. This right here, the unilevel plan, the people that you personally put in and who this is what determines rank advancement. This matrix has nothing to do with it. People are just thrown in there from above you, from your other people, and it doesn't matter who goes where. You've got 21 levels. Let's say, take a look at how this works. You've got 3 on your first level. Again, whether they come from above or you put them in, they're there. And those 3 are going to have 3 underneath them each. Those 3 are going to have 3 underneath them each. They're going to have 3 underneath them each. And it just goes on down. We get paid 21 levels deep. Now, I want you to understand how big of a deal this is. We're going to get paid 1% down 21 levels deep. I believe on levels 6 and 7, it's 10%, but the rest of the levels are 1. And you say, well, how much money can that pay you? Little bits of money. This takes a little while to build up. But over time, let's take a look at this. This is your first level. You got 3 people. Second level is 9, then 2781. This is your 11th level. There's 177,000 people just on your 11th level alone. If you go down, if you keep carrying this out, times 3, times 3, times 3, down to your 21st level, you've got over 10 billion, that's B as in boy, 10 billion people on your 21st level. You are never going to fill up this matrix. So it does, again, the matrix doesn't matter. It's just another way to get paid, but just know you want to be here long term, because as your organization grows, and it's not really up to you, remember, once you get an organization going, they're going to do what they want to do regardless of you. And some of these people will go hog butt wild and build massive organizations underneath you. And that's why you want to keep building and building and building. Now, once you get up to $25,000 in sales, that's 25 US dollars, not CV, none of that. 25 US dollars in sales in a rolling 4-week period, you become what's called a vice president. That's why I made you red. Once you become a vice president, you're going to get an additional, ready for this? 4% to infinity on your entire matrix. I'm not talking 21 levels, I'm talking to infinity. An additional 4% to infinity on your entire organization. So keep working till you get to that 25,000 in cumulative sales in a 4-week period, and you're going to get 4% to infinity every week on your entire organization in your matrix. Now, one other thing I want you to do, I'm going back to the unilevel. Remember, this was the matrix, and back up here was the unilevel plan. So let's go back down to the unilevel plan, okay? Here's the unilevel plan. Remember, you can enroll infinitely wide, and each one of these people are legs. And on the unilevel plan that you're personally putting these people in, this is what counts. This is what's going to determine your rank advancement going forward, okay? Now, as you're enrolling these people, remember what I said? This is a massive leg that started here. This one here didn't do much, but this person here, let's say Bob enrolled Mary, who enrolled Sue, who enrolled Karen, who enrolled Gretchen, and then Gretchen took off. This is very realistic. And one thing I want to make a note to you guys that are listening in here real quick. One of the biggest problems that we see with newbies in this industry, or people that have never made money in this industry, is this. They only feel that their obligation is to work with their first level people, maybe their second level people. And they're just not astute to understand that what they need to do is what we call chasing the volume. You want to chase the volume. If you look in your back office and it says here that Sue or Bob over here has got, let's say, $10,000 for the week in volume, but you know Bob really has only enrolled one person, then you need to go down here and say, well, who's he enrolled? Oh, he's only enrolled this one right here. And this one, they've only enrolled this one. oh, it's this person, it's this lady here, Gretchen, who's enrolled all these people. This is where the volume is. Then what you want to do is you want to call down to Gretchen, start building rapport with Gretchen, and act as though she's your first level. I cannot tell you this. I can't hammer this home enough. This is the biggest problem in direct sales, where people bitch, moan, and complain about not making any money. They didn't understand how to build this. This is your job. Don't say, well, now it's not my problem. You know, I'm working with this one and this one. It's this person's deal right here to deal with Gretchen. How wrong can you be? You find Gretchen and you work with the willing. You work with the people that have their hand raised. This is the only way you're going to grow and grow big, and all the leaders know it. And if you don't know it and you don't think it's your responsibility, then you're just not a player in this industry. You never will be. You never will be. So take your $50 a week or your $100, $200 a week. Don't ever think you're going to make thousands a week. It won't happen. You have to be diligent in finding out who in your downline, whether they're on your first level, second level, or 50th level. You find who those people are, and you do what's called strength and strength. You find your strength and you make your strength stronger. There was a lady back 26 years ago by the name of Claire McDermott in a company, one of the first companies I was ever in, one of the biggest earners in network marketing. She was making almost $500,000 a month. And she saw something in me, and she pulled me aside and she said, son, I'd love to be able to teach a few things. Do you have a moment? And she was probably in her 60s. And I said, Claire, I would be honored, please. It was the very first lesson that she taught me. You want to learn to strengthen strength. Don't ever strengthen weakness. You might want to write that down and put it on top of your computer. Strengthen strength. Don't ever strengthen weakness. Find your strong people. Make sure you're in touch with them constantly, and keep making sure that they're doing well. And just ask them the question every day. Who else in your organization can I help? Who else in your organization can I help? Who else in your organization needs help? Why? Because the strong will get stronger, and they will pay you handsomely over the years. Okay, you see how I'm saying this? Now, what do you want to do in this? Long term, what do you want to do? You want to find 3 power legs. Remember, each one of these people up top is a leg, okay? It consists of a leg for you. This is a leg for you. This is a leg for you. This is a leg. This person's a leg. This person's a leg. This one's a leg. Okay, they're all legs, okay? What you want to do is find the player right here that's going to become a VP, a vice president. They're going to do 25,000 in a rolling, and you want to work your butt off with these people right here because you want 3 power legs. Doesn't need to be your first person right here. It could have been someone down here on your 4th level, right? This one didn't do much. They enrolled a couple. This one enrolled 1. This one enrolled 1. And then this one went hog butt wild. Let's say this one over here is Jan. Jan took off. You go all the way down here to Jan and you work your butt off with her. What else can I do to help you out? What else can I do to help you out? Look, guys, if you just have 1 leg that takes off, you're going to make some great money. You have 2 legs to take off. Again, doesn't matter what level that they start. Doesn't matter what level they start. You just find them. Find those people in your group. You're going to be very, very rich. You find 3 legs to take off. Oh my gosh. I can't even tell you how much money. If you find 3 legs to become VPs, you're done. I mean, you're done. This thing will just get bigger and bigger, and you'll make so much money with this. Now, one thing, again, I want to caution you. This that we're looking at, this organization structure that we're looking at, is your unilevel plan, not your matrix. Look, all 3 of these leaders that you're looking at on the screen, they could all fall in the same 1 leg of your matrix. Remember, you got 3 legs in a matrix. It doesn't matter. Remember what I said in the beginning. The matrix doesn't mean a thing. Everybody's thrown into the matrix. It's just another way you get paid. Throw it aside. This is what matters, who you personally enroll, and as long as you've personally enrolled them, who they've enrolled, who they've enrolled, who they've enrolled, who they've enrolled. And again, in the past, it was hard to recruit people because you'd have to ask them for $300 to $500 to get started, or even $1,000 to get started. And you had to sit down, go to coffee with them, make a few phone calls with them, send them a bunch of information before they need to make a decision. There's no decision to be made here, guys. It's free. Free is better than cheap. You can't get freer than free. Everybody should be getting in this. Now, whether they order or not is the question, but everybody should be getting into your organization. So enrolling people is never a challenge. And there's one last thing I want to talk about before I go into something else, and that's the PSPs. They call them your profit sharing positions. Every single personally enrolled person that you enroll, from the fourth person you enroll on into infinity, you're going to get another position for yourself for free that goes into the matrix. So here's the example. You personally enroll your fourth person, your fifth person, and your sixth person. You're going to have enrolled 3 extra positions for yourself, 3 more U's. Let's say your name is Jan. You're going to get 3 more Jans that are thrown into your matrix. Here's the kick. You're going to get paid on each one of those new 3 Jans that went into your organization the same way as your first position, and you don't even have to activate it, meaning you don't even have to order under that position. So you want to go out and enroll 100, 200, 300, 400 people. Why? Because you can have 2, 3, 400 U's in the group, or 200, 2, 3, 400 Jans in the group. You're going to be getting paid on every single one of those. Let's take a look at how that breaks down. Here again is your unilevel plan. Let's just put a couple of these PSPs in place. Here's a PSP right here. So this is you. Here's you number 1. Okay. Here's the person that took off way down here. Guess what? This person right here is going to be earning off all of this, and you up top, you're going to be earning off of all of this as well. Actually, you're going to be earning on the whole page. But you get double pay off this VP right here. Does that make sense? Over here, here's a VP here. You go up line from that one to this person, then to this person, and this person. You've got you number 2 and you number 3 right here. You're going to get paid 3 times the money on this person down here. Guys, if you can understand what I'm saying, you want to go out and recruit and just keep enrolling, and then keep sending those people, weekly updates, weekly emails. Make sure you're sending them videos off of YouTube so they see the powerful benefits of CBD oil in some of our other products, so they understand this is not just getting in for free. I really need to be on this stuff myself. They'll get testimonials. They'll want to share it with more people. They'll want to scream from the rooftops. That's your job. But your job overall long-term is to find 3 power legs. 3 legs are going to take off. Remember, don't just work with the personally enrolled people that you put in. Find out underneath them who the real player is. Reach down, whether they're on your 2nd level, 3rd level, 5th level, 10th level, reach down, find them, and work with them. Be smart about this, okay? Now, lastly, if you want something that's going to be on autopilot, because this business, once you get it going, it's on autopilot. But in order to be on autopilot, you got to be on auto ship. Every single one of you need to either be on an auto ship or a backup ship. I'll go over that in a second. In your back office, in the top left-hand corner, you will see home and then home page. On the home page, you'll see quick links about midway down. You want to click on Manage Your Auto Ship. It's going to bring you to this right here, My Auto Ship Order. Click here to add a new auto ship order. You click there, and then it brings you to this right here. Here's auto ship, okay? Okay, you click on here and you do your auto ship. You tell them what day you want to start, and then every month you get a product. Or you do a backup order, a backup ship. So on this same drop down right here, it says either backup order or auto ship. You can do either. I like backup ship. Why? Because I like buying different products. So let's say I buy some eyelash thing for my daughter, and I buy some pain cream for my wife, that type of thing that month. What a backup ship is telling the computer this. You're telling your back office in the company this. If I haven't ordered, the magic number is $47 and change. If I haven't ordered 47, 48 US dollars of product for the month, I'm giving you permission so that I don't go inactive. I'm giving you permission to put in an order for me, for instance, of a 300 milligram CBD oil. That's $49. It takes you right to that limit right there. I'm giving you permission, computer, to throw this order in so I don't go inactive and I don't miss a paycheck. Very, very important. Remember, guys, this is going to get bigger and bigger. Your groups, if you keep enrolling, your group's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You don't ever want to miss a paycheck. Okay, so get on auto ship or backup ship. And then lastly is international. Currently, we are in the United States and Canada. Canada's on hold until around the mid to end of July. So US, Canada, England, Sweden, Scotland, all of Ireland, and Wales. We're in all of those countries right now, but we're going to be going into another 35 plus countries over the next 3 to 4 years. So get ready for it. This is going to blow up. And you say, well, I don't know anybody in England. I don't know anybody in Ireland. I don't know anybody in all those other countries. It doesn't matter. You're going to enroll people who do know people in England. You're going to enroll people who enroll people who enroll people who enroll people in, let's say, Singapore when we open that, etc. It won't matter. Remember, it's free to join. You're going to have people from every walk of life and every corner of this earth, wherever we are doing business, getting into your downline. And that's what you need to know. And it doesn't cost any extra money to earn on these other countries. So welcome aboard. Let's get cracking, get on a ship right now, and keep enrolling. I hope this helps. You guys all take care.